It's now 1:38 p.m. I'll tell you the date in a minute. So I left. I have my phone fully charged because I've been charging it all night. I left to go to the bank to deposit a 1 cent check in my $3 checking account. Okay. Today is May the 25th, 2024. Okay. 1 cent check I deposited. It's funny that they give those out. I was telling the guy it's my lucky penny. Anyway, after I was going to deposit that check, I was going to go ahead and walk on over to Dollar General and, just get a candle. But my phone immediately started acting up, and the brightness of it went completely down, so it was black and I couldn't see very well. And I noticed it as I was trying to cross the crosswalk back across the street from where the bank was, Citibank on El Toro Road and Raymond, so I could cross back over to where the sushi restaurant was on the other side, so I could walk over to Dollar General. Well, when I looked at my phone, I couldn't see. So I was freaking out because I was trying to listen to one of my YouTube. I was listening to Straight from the Divine Tarot, one of her readings, and as I was walking, and I immediately looked at the brightness level on my phone and took a screenshot. It said the brightness level was completely up, but you can see that it was not in the screenshot that I'm going to provide. And then the phone completely shut off, like completely shut off. And I was sitting there trying to push the on button and it wouldn't turn on. And then I pushed the 2 volume buttons on the left and then the power button on the right to try and reboot it completely. It would not reboot. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna, walk back home and go get my car and then drive over to go to the phone place to figure out what the fuck is going on with my phone. As I came home, first of all, whenever I leave my home, because of the major issues that I've been having with the people around me, I'm like the minority around here. I'm the only white person around. They've been really treating me horribly for the last 6 months, and I've been trying to report the different issues to my property management company over the 6-month period, and it's been escalating every single time. And now I just got a message from their lawyer saying that the other people around here are fearful of me doing videos of them, and that I'm cussing at their kids, which is not true. They had their 2-year-old little boy calling me a bitch, and they were laughing about it. So basically they're swapping the facts. I did defend myself, so I'm not, and I did tell them I was fucking pissed. And I told them if they can't follow the rules of the U.S., that maybe they do need to go back to Mexico, because this is the U.S. and there are rules here. And if you can't abide by them, then fucking get out, get moving, period. That being said, when I got home, whenever I leave, I always lock my door regardless. The bottom lock and the top lock. I always lock it. I never forget. Ever. Never once in my life have I forgotten to secure my home. As a matter of fact, I make sure the windows are locked even though I'm upstairs. People could have a ladder. And I'm paranoid from the things that have been happening to me. And I have a guy over here that won't take no for an answer, that keeps trying to ask me out. And I told his cousin, Adrian, no, to tell him fucking no. And I've been really polite about it, and he won't leave me alone. So now I have to fucking be mean. I'm like, because he's not fucking getting the politeness. So clearly I have to be fucking rude for him to get it. That being said, when I was having my phone issues, I immediately walked back home. When I came home, I put my key in the bottom lock to unlock the first. I have a method. I always, never fails, I always unlock the bottom lock first, and then I unlock the top lock. When I'm leaving, I lock the bottom lock first, and then I lock the top lock every time. It's just embedded in me. So when I went to put the key in to unlock my bottom lock, it was already it was already opened. My door was opened. It wasn't locked at all, which was alarming because I locked it before I left. So it makes me think that someone has a key to my home, and which is scary. Confirmation. I don't know if you heard that dog bark in the background, but it's scary for them I'm trying to lock my door at night. They could be coming in at night when I'm sleeping. If my door was unlocked when I got home and I know that I locked it when I left, it's an alarming issue, period. It was 1:32 p.m. when I walked in the door, and clearly I couldn't record what had happened because my phone was off. So immediately I walked in the door. I saw the time. It was 1:32 p.m. I immediately plugged in my phone. It's not plugged in right now, and it's working. So it was charged. I immediately plugged in my phone and then started to take notes of the situation because I'm very big on that. Today's the 25th. I need to write that down. That being said, I look over and my phone turns on all of a sudden. And I'm like, oh, maybe it didn't. I was thinking, okay, maybe I was second guessing myself, even though I knew I charged it all night. I was like, oh, maybe it did really need some charge, right? So, and then I look at the phone and the dimmer, I could barely see what's in the background of the phone. I took screenshots, so I'm going to post it. So I looked into the settings to see the brightness level. The brightness level was completely turned down this time. And so I have screenshots of it being completely up, even though it's black. And then another screenshot where it's completely dimmed and it is black. So there's something majorly wrong. I just needed to post this for evidence. Again, today is May the 25th, 2024. And it's, when I walked in my door, it was 1:32 p.m. I'm going to report this to the lawyer and to the property management. And it's 1:46 p.m. right now. Thank you.